Halloween horror fails to impress. Shelby Oaks leaves audiences unscared and unsatisfied. In a year that has already seen its fair share of horror releases, from the Easter-themed Sinners to the summer blockbuster Weapons, Halloween's offerings seem to fall short. With the recent release of Black Phone 2, a lackluster sequel, and now Shelby Oaks, a low-budget attempt at horror, audiences are left craving more. Shelby Oaks marks the directorial debut of YouTube film critic Chris Stuckmann, who gained attention at the Fantasia Festival with his Kickstarter-funded project. Neon, the company behind the surprise hit Longlegs, took notice and provided additional funding for refinement, supposedly to add more gore. However, despite the extra budget, the film feels rushed and unfinished, leaving viewers scratching their heads. Stuckmann's online expertise shines in the opening, a mockumentary-style setup introducing the paranormal paranoids, led by the missing Riley, Sarah Dern. Her sister Mia, Camille Sullivan, takes center stage in a search that feels all too familiar. The found-footage style, reminiscent of early 2000s horror hits, is where Stuckmann seems most at ease, but the film quickly shifts to a more cinematic approach, losing its footing. The plot, centered around Mia's search for her sister, fails to captivate. The journey, guided by clues on a tape, feels tedious and uninspired, despite the potential for a chilling tale. Stuckmann's reliance on genre tropes and homages to other films becomes predictable, and the film never establishes its own identity. It's a far cry from the work of fellow YouTube creator Curry Barker, whose Obsession showcased a seamless transition from online content to the big screen. As the film stumbles towards its conclusion, it becomes evident that Stuckmann's inexperience behind the camera has led to a disjointed and incoherent ending. The final act is a rushed mess that will likely leave audiences disappointed and confused rather than thrilled. Shelby Oaks is a disappointing addition to the horror genre, lacking the scares and originality needed to make a lasting impression. With its wide theatrical release, it may leave viewers wondering if it should have stayed on the small screen. But wait, is it fair to compare a newcomer's first feature to seasoned creators? The debate is open, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. Does Shelby Oaks deserve a chance, or is it destined to be forgotten in the sea of horror releases?